I just found a way how ChainLink can reach $60. Yes, you heard me well. Why? Because Alessio did also this strategy on the Bitcoin and he predicted both of two goals for the Bitcoin, 21 and something thousand and 23. We covered that video, we're not going to go into that right now. But with the help of Elliott wave theory, he predicted two targets that came true with the golden ratio. I did the same thing on the link and it seems like we are reaching $60 with it. So I'm going to explain you how Link is actually on the way to that goal, and this is going to be very interesting. So I do believe that you want to hit that like and subscribe button and do not skip the video if you want to see every detail, and I'm gonna try to be as short as possible so this video will not take for too long. Now let's begin. So essentially, we need to explain very quickly what Elliott wave theory actually is. It's the actually scheme, as you can see, that explains the market cycle, because the markets are going in the cycles, you know, from the bullish mode, neutral mode, to the bearish mode, and so on, you know, in the cycles. But over here we have only bullish scenario. As you can see, it's consistent from 5 waves, and we have ABC correction to the downside, but we're not going to cover the ABC correction. We just want to cover this topic as niche as possible so you can understand what's going on over here. So as you can see, Elliott theory says that the first wave is a shorter from the third one over here, and both of those bullish waves, as you can see, they have the correction over here, and the third one over here has also correction. The second wave, which is corrective wave, has 60% of wave 1 correction, which also on the third wave we have 30 to 40% of wave third to the correction in the fourth wave, which could be a little bit different. This fourth wave could be a little bit bumpy like this or whatever, but nevertheless it has 30 to 40% correction after it occurs the wave 5, as you can see over here, which is of course again shorter than the third wave. That's very important to understand. Third, first and 5 wave has different a length over here, more or less, let's say like that. Now, since we went through the fundamentals, let's say like that, let's put this on the real example over here. Now, if we measure this as a wave 1, which is not so correct, and I'm about to show you why, is actually because over here, if we count this as a wave 2, you can see that wave 3 over here is much shorter than the wave 1, which shouldn't be happening on the charts. That pretty much means that we need to count on other way around. If we exclude everything from the chart again, my calculations over here, if I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section down below, but I don't think I'm wrong over here. Could be, but I don't think by these calculations over here, and I'm about to show you a few evidences why not. If we measure this all the way to this high and say this is the wave 1, then by my calculations this is possible. One of the reasons for that is, as you can see on the scheme over here, we need to have 60% retrace in the wave 2 over here, corrective wave from the wave 1. And if we take measures over here from this high to this bottom over here, you can see exactly 60% correction in the wave 2 on this chart over here. If we go a little bit lower to, you know, cover this week over here, we have even 63%, but that's pretty much it. 60% exactly, ladies and gentlemen, corrective, which is also on the scheme over here. 60% correction in the wave 2. Now, that's not it, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't believe me and this measure over here, let's take Fibonacci level, let's put it from the bottom over here to the top, and as you can see, incredible. The Fibonacci level of very important level 0.6188 is standing exactly over here on the 60%, which is actually 61% Fibonacci level retracement. Exactly that level is standing on the correction that happened and occurred in previous week on the Link USDT chart. Now, how cool is this? We already on some sort of a way proved that this may be the level 1. Now, why this is important, I'm about to show you some more crazier thing, and that's the target that you are expecting from the title, right? Now, one thing we need to mention, every single wave and move in the wave is consistent from the smaller waves over here. Even this part of the wave is consistent of the smaller waves, and so on and so on. So this is how Elliott theory is actually working, let's say like that. Now the second wave, as we can see over here by this scheme, if we follow very neatly over here, is going something like this. So you have 1, then you have 2, then you have 3, right? And we can just move it like this. Then you have the third wave. Now, how can we find, at least potential, as Alessio said, golden ratio move goal for the third wave when the wave 3 is going to end? What is the goal of the wave? What is that target of wave 3? Well, let's do the same as he did on the Bitcoin and predicted those two targets, right? So if we exclude everything from the charts over here, we're going to do as exactly the thing that he did, pointing the target to the upside. First thing he did, he actually took Fibonacci levels, put it on this high over here, draw it all the way to the downside, to this low. The next thing that we're going to do, we're going to draw this low over here to the lowest low on the wave 2, and on that way we're going to get our target. Let's do this. So as you can see, we took the whole measurement, we just copied this from here all the way to the lowest low on the wave 2, and what we got is the golden ratio on 1.618, which is laying down exactly on $60.41. $60 of the Link USDT on the weekly chart predicted over here, but the Elliott theory with the Fibonacci level retracement. So please let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think about this? Because if you check the video that we covered, and showed Alessio Rastani's video prediction, he actually predicted both of the targets for the Bitcoin, where the Bitcoin actually hit in those levels, retraced a bit, and then continue rally to the upside, which was approximately 21 and something $1,000 and 23 and something. It's very incredible how he predicted that the Bitcoin will hit just those levels and only then a little bit retrace, or at least stop on those levels and then continue to the upside. This is incredible. This is giving me hope for the Link that we may actually see some crazy movements. No, Link is not into the bear market. Link is just about to hit the road towards those goals. We're going to follow very carefully what is going to happen with the Link in the next days and weeks, especially weeks, because this is on a little bit much more longer term scale. So this is why it's important to hit that like and subscribe button if you like this sort of a content. So for now, so far so good. We are in the trade of the Link, which is not going very well, but I'm still not going to close the position, and one of the reasons for that is because I want to see this to close below 20 weekly exponential moving average, and only then I may actually decide to close position in a loss, which is okay. We're going to go through full analysis so you can also learn. I promise on this channel that we're going to go through full analysis when I do the trade, what went wrong in the trade, what was good, and so on and so on. So we're going to learn trading together. Now I think this is it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to do this prediction for the Link because it worked perfectly good for the Bitcoin. Why wouldn't be working for the Link also? Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think about this? I'm really interested in your opinion. In the next video we may actually do XRP next dump that actually occurred, so we're going to cover that thing also. There are a lot of bad news unfortunately, but we're going to cover this and try to find some bullish outcome in that scenario. Just stay to this channel. I may actually do this video after this one. I want to thank each last one of you for watching our videos. Until the next episode, happy trading and goodbye.